My grandpappy had a suit of power armor. It's been ages.
Bait shop's got everything you need.
I'll be straight with you. It's never easy to ask anyone on this island for help, much less a stranger. But I've got a responsibility to these people, and I have a job for you, if you're up for it. Besides, I know you're tougher than you look.
What exactly do you need help with?
We get our drinking water from a purifier not far outside of town. We had a bad storm not long before you got here, and it must have damaged the fog condensers that protect the road to the purifier. I sent Howard Dunbar out to fix them. He was out there when the Mirelurks hit us, and I'm afraid they might have got him, too. I was hoping you might go have a look. If the worst happened, maybe you could get those fog condensers back online. If you're up to it, just head south out of town. It's paying work, of course. I wouldn't ask a stranger to stick their neck out on our...
What exactly are these fog condensers? How do they work?
Well, I'm no engineer, but the way it was explained to me, each fog condenser pulls in the air around it and then condenses it into liquid. The point being, the fog doesn't get past them. They make a barrier that protects the town. No fog means that all the nasty things living in it stay in it. They don't venture out too often. The fog's their home, I guess. The fog condensers eat up a lot of power, but we've got a wind farm that takes care of that. As long as the turbines stay charged, we stay safe.
Am I gonna need any tools or parts if I have to make these repairs on my own?
The fog condensers need their power modules replaced, but Howard took the only spares we had. Either way, you're gonna have to find him first.
All right, I'll head out there now.
Good. Our water supply won't last much longer.
Protect your loved ones with my fine hand.
Best deals in town. Well, really, the only deals in town.
I need to talk to you about a missing synth.
Yeah? Well, it's not something I talk about with outsiders. So you can either buy something or move along.
If that synth got lost somewhere on the island, he could be in real trouble.
Look, friend, no offense. What I care about is my business.
I'm working with Chase. She told me that your designation is L792.
Okay, I believe you. Keep it down, all right? It's real private information. I know the synth you're talking about. He's a younger guy. Maybe early 20s with white hair. Goes by the name Derek. Thing is, he showed up way earlier than he was supposed to. Thought a courser was on his tail, so he rushed the timetable. To be honest, the guy was a wreck. He was scared shitless, looking over his shoulder every 5 minutes and attracting unwanted attention. Tried to calm him down.
Relax. I'll take care of this.
Sorry. Might not work. If you're really going after that synth, I'm pretty sure he took the road south out of town. Just be careful out there. And thanks. I feel like shit about what happened.
Right.
Deep fog. Things out there.
I don't have time.
Looks like Howard didn't make it. I'll have to repair the fog condensers myself.
After today, it's going to be hard to go back to patrolling the Cridwin. hard to go back to patrolling the perimeter.
Fresh meat crawling in from the fog. Don't care if it's Meyer, Lurk, or man.
I understand. I get the cravings too. Maybe we can help each other. I'm just looking for a man with white hair.
Yes, but we can help you. We found him, dragged him here, had our fill. But you're here. What's left is yours. Now go. Don't come back. You're lucky we don't kill you, outsider.
Someday, I want to be the best laser rifle shooter in the Brotherhood.
I hope the fog takes you, outsider.
We need those fog condensers working as soon as possible.
Those fog condensers are back online.
Good. Our water supply was starting to get low. Wasn't sure how much longer we could hold out. Did you find Howard?
It's Meyer food.
I should never have let him go out there alone. Well, I said it was paying work. 200 caps should be enough.
Is there anything else I can do to help?
Don't know if you've chatted up the Mariner, but she's always looking for help. I know Cassie Dalton was asking her.
Sure. Thanks. Glad I can help you out.
That makes two of us. Now, here's your pay. I've got to start making arrangements for Howard. So I'll say goodbye.
I wish they'd let me have a gun. Parker laughed.
All your fault.
Worry about me, sir.
I can wait all day for you to show yourself.
Piece of cake.
Remember, the island's always watching. Be careful out there.
I
They wiped
can't
out the
believe I
feral
was
ghouls
lucky
at the
enough to get
campground.
this
The
assignment.
hero of our saga returns triumphant. I bet the island didn't see that coming. It's only right you get paid for your troubles. Here's 200 caps for you.
So, who else needs to be avenged?
Well, I'm glad you asked. I've been thinking about what's next, and then it came to me. We all know you'd never want something awful to happen.
I'm sorry.
Everybody was. But that didn't matter to the island. Oh no. He had a farm a little ways north.
Sure.
The islands. Grandpa, if you can take out that shell-backed devil, it'll send a message loud and clear that says the Daltons never forget when they've been wronged.
That fog crawler's gonna pay for Grandpa George.
That's the spirit.
The other squires are going to see when I get why everyone isn't out to eradicate these abominations.
Children of Adam are dangerous.
Grandpa George can rest in peace. The fog crawler is dead.
Wonderful. That's another chapter successfully concluded. You truly are the heroic avenger I hoped you were. With that fog crawler gone, we can send some folks up there to get the place. It's ready for you. That's right. The farm is yours. Your own little piece of the island. It'll take work to get it up and running again, but you'll have help. And here's another 200 caps in...
Who else needs to?
No, I don't have to. But if you ask me, that's why the last part of this tale...
You were married.
My late husband, Daniel, was the best fisherman this island ever saw. He and his crew had a favorite fishing one day. A day I'll never forget. I see, Dan. Turns out some trappers moved into the line.
Right.
Their leader was having a little target practice. Shot Danny. You go and get that son of a bitch. You...
I'll make that trapper pay.
All right, then. Remember, trappers may be half crazy from the fog, but they...
Sure.
Or something that works.
Never seen him so eager to die.
lucky enough to get this assignment. Why bother? That's just garbage. Toss it. Damn. Did someone drive a bulldozer through here? Save game.
Nice.
Now, China, how much can it take?
Yes. Sweet.
Hard times.
That trapper who killed your husband is dead.
And it's done. It's finally done. All those lives that were lost, all those debts finally repaid. And it was no son or daughter of Far Harbor who stood up to the island and avenged the Dalton bloodline. It was you, an outsider, the mainland. The final chapter's been written. The story has come to an end. This is a day I never thought I'd live to see. Thank you.
I was glad to help. I hope I put your mind at ease.
You certainly have. Now, every good story's gotta have a happy ending, right? The hero finds the treasure, saves the sweetheart, and rides off into the sunset. Well, I'm a little old to leap up on a horse. But I have got something close to a treasure. This is an heirloom that's been in my family for... let me think. Oh, for at least a generation or two. There's no Daltons left to inherit the thing. So it might as well pass on to you. The island knows this weapon. Oh, yes. You carry this, and it'll take you seriously. And that's it. That's the end. I can sleep easy now, knowing there won't be any unfinished business when they... Off you go now. Nice.
Mrs. Dalton.
You can feel it. The island watching you, waiting for your guard to drop.
Lost my home when the fog rolled in.
Excuse me.
You talked to Cassie Dalton? And what happened to her family?
You are a curious specimen. Despite our friendly town doing its best to chase you out, you keep helping us ingrates all the same. I got to ask, why do you keep at it?
You're good people in some dire straits. Figured you could use a hand.
Huh? You running for office? Well, if that's the truth, we don't deserve it. Most folk here are set in their ways, yes? It makes no difference how hard you try to get in good. Heck, it took my family 3 generations before the Daltons would sell us a heel of bread. But there's a way. A downright insane way, mind you. You can turn even the most stubborn fool around.
I'd love to change their opinion of me.
Do it right. And all mainlanders might get treated better. In olden times, leaders were chosen by something called the Captain's Dance. Legends say the toughest, meanest, and outright craziest hopefuls would chum the waters and lure out the worst the island could throw at them. Once the would-be captain killed the Mirelurk Queen, or you do this, well, he won't be made captain, but you'll earn...
Sure. I'm ready to.
You what? There's an old Mirelurk feast. Go there and throw any kind of meat you got into the water. All that blood and viscera will be sure to attract attention. And then wait. I'll make sure...
Lancer Captain Kells said it's going to take a lot of hard work and discipline.